South by Southwest has been around 20 some odd years. You know, it's an amazing destination for talent, for bands to gain press, to meet people, agents, record labels. And back in the day, there was so much nighttime activity. There was very little to do during the day. There were panels, there were meetings, but there was really not a lot of activity. So we started with the idea of creating an environment for bands to have a place to hang out. And we eventually set up a rehearsal space where bands can come and rehearse and prepare for their nighttime shows. And we found that their friends and their friends' friends were all coming to these rehearsals and watching it. And we came up with the idea to start one of the first early day parties, and every year over the course of the last 11 years it just grew and grew and grew, and it's really become a festival within the festival.
Starting out really small and letting this grow organically and never trying to force it to become something really big has really worked to our benefit. And I think Fader as a brand is known so well for curating artists. It can be very overwhelming for someone coming here and knowing that there's 1,500 bands. You're running around. It's a lot for someone. So I think what we've done is we've curated an environment, which is what we do year round and what we've done for 14 years as a Fader, as a brand, and bringing in the 45 bands that we really like the best, into one environment, one space, for people to really come here, have a relaxing time, and be able to kind of see the bands that they trust that Fader has selected.
I would also add to that we have great partners in doing that. Converse has been an incredible partner on this. And really focusing on the sound and what we put out, like really giving the bands a great opportunity to sound great, as you can hear behind us. But I mean, honestly, it's all about the groups and the artists, and that's why people come to the Fader.
I'm also blown away by the growth of South by Southwest, though. I came here I think it was 20 years ago when it was in its early years, and I remember it was the first place that people ever saw the Strokes or the White Stripes, and all these bands got signed, and to see what it's become and how big it is, and the global impact it has, to see a Bruce Springsteen and a Lil Wayne playing on the same night, I'm very impressed of the growth, and we're really proud to have a part and a role in it, and we're very proud of what we've created, and we're really blown away by the magnitude and the impact that the Fader Fort has, and what South by Southwest has become on the whole. Because we let the community into this space. This is not just about VIPs. This is about letting people that live in Austin enjoy music. We definitely have a vision to take this to other cities. We want to keep this the size that it is, though. We feel we've gotten big enough, and I think it's a comfortable environment, and we really do have visions to take this into more areas and make it a little more global as well. We'd like to take this to some other territories.
Come on, y'all, just come on, y'all, and just work it out.
I think the other thing that we really are proud of is we respect what South by is always supposed to have been, which is about emerging artists. And for all of the great and incredible legendary talent now that's coming down here every year to do these big shows, that's great, and it's a special thing. But for us, we really have maintained that spirit of supporting artists, that are much more on the emerging side of the spectrum.
I mean, that's the thing I think we are most proud of with this event, is it's one of the first places that MIA or the Black Keys, Snow Patrol, you go through the list, Amy Winehouse, one of her first shows. We're really proud that we've presented a lot of artists. It's part of the mission of the Fader as well, is we want that to be a destination where people discover Kanye West for the first time, and to have both superstars and emerging artists grace our stage, be part of our magazine, our editorial. I think that's something that, as the three of us have built the company, we're really proud of that legacy and the impact that we make, and we want to continue to do that, give people a platform where people can learn about them for the first time. We want to thank Austin for all the love and the way they've embraced us, and hopefully we can keep it going for many more years to come.